Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's got over 200 innings, which tells me he's thrown deep into a lot of ball games. Looking to do the same here in this one.
Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now this is popped up, but room behind the plate for Hannigan. And reined in, one away. With that, a look at John Gibbons' lineup for the visiting Blue Jays. Steve, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, they're going to have to hit some gappers out there because they are dead last in stolen bases. They can't run. If they're not going to rely on any speed, they really need to get a consistent power production and drive in guys with extra base hits.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Price gets his sign. 1-2 on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And this guy's a grinder up there. You know he'll give you a tough at-bat.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. And with a quick breather here, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, they have the best fielding percentage in all of Major League Baseball. They catch a ball as well as anybody. When you're doing that, you really help out your pitching staff. Can't wait to watch this one.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Edwin Encarnacion would be next. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Gavin Floyd will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's got close to 200 innings this year. Been very dependable, thrown deep into a lot of ball games. He's looking to do the same in this one.
Now in the box, Brock Holt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. So his remarkable season continues as the Red Sox get the game's first run. It's 1-0.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year. But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more at-bats than anyone else in my lineup over the course of the season. So why not put a better hitter up there rather than just a punch-and-Judy guy? And that certainly worked out for him right here.
Bounce to the right into the loaded-up infield. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of Ortiz as the shift works to perfection that time. 1 away. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, what's new? Big Papi is a guy everyone's excited to see. He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games. He's shown that he's a serious power threat, so they better be careful not to leave any mistakes out over the plate.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Pilar. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Josh Donaldson is an MVP-type player because of his offense. But his defense is just as superb. He makes great plays, very athletic. Some of the things he does on a baseball field, you just can't imagine. I can't wait to watch him.
Devin Marrero gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Hanley Ramirez will dig in now. And as you can see, he's right up there in the American League batting race, currently second entering play.
And he also has the most runs scored in the league right now. And last I checked, that's the name of the game. So credit those guys hitting behind him for driving him in so many times.
And another foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. There he goes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. Jose Bautista makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
But a fine grab by the shortstop Ramirez as he takes away a hit, and there's one gone. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Chris Colabello will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Devin Travis will stand in. Couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Well, his last game was a breath of fresh air because he's been stinking it up lately. Under 200 over his last 10 games.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Right side hit hard. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So a 2-out single there and gets him a base runner, and that leads us to check out the team leaders in hitting here in the final month of the season.
Well, Matt, they're near the top of the league in that category, as you can see right here. So they've been pretty productive at the plate. And, you know, sometimes guys feed off each other. One guy gets hot, and then a couple more follow suit. That seems to be the case with them.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Squared that one up just a little late. Price pauses. Here's the 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
2 down, runners at first and second. High in the air out to center field. Young moves over, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail this one 1-0. Brennan Bosch strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. EK as the Jays take the field here tonight. They're on a nice little run. Winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Now they head out on the road for what will be a pretty short trip before they get back home.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 7.
Chris Young will stand in for the first time here, and he'll be hoping to move up that American League leaderboard a bit as he enters play 9th in the league in home runs.
And don't forget, this guy's a center fielder. It's really kind of rare to see a guy with so much pop that can also man such a demanding outfield position.
Batting 8.
Sandy Leon gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Pilar ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Well, these guys have 1 home run already, and this was nearly a second one here. You can see it bang off the wall out there on the fly, and he's going to wind up with a double. But he didn't miss a big fly by much.
Chris Dominguez will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Scorched to third. Donaldson's up with it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Kevin Pilar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Price into his motion. Here's the 1-1. Tapped out in front of home. Oh, and leaping ability, not a strength of Big Papi. It's over his head, and he is in there. So striding in, Troy Tulowitzki, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Smoke toward third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Josh Donaldson is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Holt is there. Throw over to Ortiz. Gets him 2 down.
These days in this game, we talk so much about situational hitting. Hit behind the runners, move guys up. But with 1 out, you got to try to drive that guy in. That was a really unproductive out, even though the guy moves to third.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Brock Holt digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Tulowitzki is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting. First baseman.
David Ortiz stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Liner toward right center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Ryan Hannigan. Ortiz on the move. Pitches a cold strike. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
He gives him a free 90 feet there with 1 away. Now, all of a sudden, you open up a wealth of chances of making a productive out and still getting that guy home.
Belted high in the air out to left. And this is taken in shy of the wall, but that should be plenty deep to score the run. The tag by Tolle, not in time. Safe at the plate.
Well, they were looking for at least a sac fly here, and fortunately for them, they had the right man for the job at the plate. So, nice work to come through and drive home an important run.
2 out, nobody on. In there, 1-2 now. Hit to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run. Jose Bautista is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Taken high and deep to right. Dominguez racing back, still going back. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Price sets his sights with the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Young is there. 2 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. Every time he takes the hill, this ball club has a great chance to walk away with a W. We'll see if he can wrap up another one for him here in this one.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. Line drive to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Skied into straightaway right. Dominguez giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. They trail it here. Hanley Ramirez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Brennan Bosch stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And that misses 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Chris Young in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Hard liner towards short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Sandy Leon will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
Hit hard towards second. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Back-to-back doubles here, and maybe more damaging, back-to-back 2-out doubles are going to get him a run. It looked like this inning was under control, but that's the kind of quick strike ability that these guys have.
Standing in now, Chris Dominguez breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Oh, and this ball is launched out to left field. The only question is the height, but he's got plenty of that, too. It's long gone, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Into the box now, Brock Holt. Nipped the corner, 2-2. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Josh Thole heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Kevin Pillar stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Price is ready, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. On deck, there you see Troy Tulowitzki. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And here you go, one more time. You keep making quality pitches, you keep getting quality outs. I mean, that pitch right there on the outside corner, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he botches it.
And from his perspective on the mound, I think that's exactly where he wanted to throw that pitch. You can see it's tailing down and out of the strike zone, but he just sticks his bat out there and winds up taking it the other way.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Dominguez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for Toronto. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. David Ortiz comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He pulls this one into right. In is Batista, but this gets down, a base hit.
Oh, man, that's just digging that front shoulder down and then whipping that bat through the zone and just hammering it into right field. Those are the kind of balls that if you get a little bit of lift on it, maybe some backspin, that could wind up sailing right out of the ballpark.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it appears as though that's going to do it for Gavin Floyd. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. R.A. Dickey is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Ryan Hennigan will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Good knuckleball, and it's a called strike 2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 pitch. This is skied out toward right. Bautista on the run, and that's the first out of the inning. Devin Marrero will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. 1 there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. One and one, here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. One hit. Edwin Encarnacion steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Josh Thole will start it off here in their half of the 9th, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Center fielder
Kevin Pillar struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Dominguez moving to his left. 1 out.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching. And this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 20.
Into the box, Josh Donaldson. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
Payoff pitch on its way. Now a ball hit down the line in the air. This has a chance, and oh, it's high off the foul pole for a home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. Home run number 56 on the year, as it is now an 8-4 ball game. Carson Smith will come on now as he'll try to record the final 2 outs here. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion, the 301st of his career, as it's now an 8-5 ball game. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. Chris Colabello makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
Well, here we go. Tack another one onto that winning streak. They've now got it up to 6 in a row, and it's not looking like this hot spell is going to end anytime soon.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving, but gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt.